Watching starting tonight right here on ABC 27. Are there any mid-state players that we should be keeping our eyes out for?
We've got two big ones, and we'll start with the biggest because he is 6'7", 255 pounds, Camp Hill's tight end, Zach Kuntz. He's so exciting to watch. You see him there back in his high school days. He was one of the top tight ends coming out of Camp Hill, one of the top tight ends in the country. Went to Penn State, played 3 years for the Nittany Lions. Didn't see the field as much because he had Steelers tight end Pat Freiermuth in front of him. So he takes a bird in hand, transfers to Old Dominion, where his high school quarterback Michael Schuster was a grad assistant, and really shows out in his first season with Old Dominion, which is down in Virginia. 73 catches, 692 yards as a tight end. That's one of the most productive seasons you can have. So faced some adversity in his college football career, obviously not seeing the field at his hometown University of Penn State, but making the most of it by going on. And then he has some of the best combine numbers we've seen from a tight end. So really athletic. We're hoping to see him. And then James, because, you know, in the football world, special teams, very important. We're schooling James a little bit.
I'm learning.
Cedar Crest kicker Chad Ryland also has a chance to be drafted. Of course, played 2 years of high school football over at Cedar Crest. Went on to be a preferred walk-on at Eastern Michigan. Was one of the best kickers, but that's a smaller Division I school, so he wasn't getting as much attention. So he took his grad transfer year, which means he graduated from Eastern Michigan, played 1 season with the Maryland Terrapins, had a 24 straight kicks, good, streak there, went 19 for 23, one of the most productive college kickers. So kickers don't always find themselves drafted, but we're hoping he gets a chance to.
I really love just watching the whole spectacle of all of it. It's so exciting, and especially when you get to see local kids make it. I just remember when Micah Parsons got drafted, how exciting that was, and watching that whole thing play out. And it's just such a special time.
It's crazy to think that that was only 2 years ago, that the whole city of Harrisburg was wrapped up in this. Of course, Micah going number 11 overall to the Cowboys in 2021. So pretty amazing to see these communities rally behind these guys. I know Camp Hill, they're going to have parties all weekend long for Zach, and of course out in Lebanon. Chad, I asked him, what are we doing for the party? And he said, me, mom, dad, the couch, that's it. I don't want to make too much of a big deal about this, because he said it's not his end goal. His end goal is to have a long, healthy NFL career. So he doesn't want to over celebrate whatever happens this weekend.
And that's a really good attitude to have.
Calm, cool, collected.
Very cool stuff. All right, let me get your professional opinion here.
Yes.
Who do you think is going to be number 1?
Oh, James is putting me on the spot. Of course, there's a bunch of quarterbacks that we're thinking could go top 5, including a former Penn Stater in Will Levis. I'm looking at C.J. Stroud. Of course, the Penn Staters don't want to hear that. I know some people think he's dropping, but Frank Reich, another Cedar Crest grad, is the head coach of the Carolina Panthers. Apparently, everyone's in alignment over there. They have the first overall pick, and they know who they're going to take already. So we just have to wait for 8 p.m. tonight. And the draft, as James said, is right here on ABC 27. A lot to pay attention to. Thursday it starts at 8, Friday 7, Saturday 12. So you can watch all 7 rounds live here, right here on ABC 27. This is just the start of my day. James's day is ending. Mine is just beginning. We're going to break it all down all day for you.
You know what I really love? I love the chime when the pick is in. And then they all boo Roger Goodell.
It's the best part.
Fun stuff. Allie, great talking sports with you today.
Thanks for joining us on our turf.
Thank you for coming in here a little bit early for you.
Of course.
All right, appreciate it.